Hi everyone. When you pick up a pair of nail clippers, it's like this, okay? Or the old style, which is like a guillotine, which should be left just in the hands of groomers, okay? Or you have your own Dremel for your dog. Does your dog run away? Do they hide in a crate? Do they don't want to be anywhere near you? Well, it's because your dog is afraid of the Dremel. It's afraid of being touched. Now, if you go to the first video that we did with Nicky here on the table eating the cream cheese, and that's called Nail Trim, How to Prepare Your Dog. That one shows Nicky eating all the cream cheese as I'm touching her feet with the emery board. Now, we have come a long way. I put this on low, okay, so that Nicky sees it, and we give Nicky a piece of cheese. Okay, good job. So, in that way, Nicky's learning that it's okay. It's not great, it's okay. So then we start and we go down her leg. Just down her leg so that she knows the sound. And what am I going to do? In the beginning, I literally would grind every toenail, and then I would turn it off, and I would give Nicky a piece of cheese. And this is what we did, okay? Or chicken, or tuna fish, or whatever it is. Now, we're doing great. And so what we're doing now is, she's not resisting. We are just doing her toenails, a little bit at a time. And we are stopping the Dremel every time in between. And Nicky gets a big piece of cheese. So, and what we're continuing to do is keep doing every toe a little bit. Sometimes we do 2 toes. We definitely always give Nicky cheese after 1 or 2 toes. So she's getting her cheese. Now she has a loop around her neck. When she was up here and I was using the cream cheese, remember we were doing classical conditioning. She was eating her cream cheese, and what you were doing was I was touching her feet. Now we're to the point where we can touch the toes with the grinder. And maybe we'll even do 2 toes. And if there's any pullback at all, we stop. Because we don't want her to think that it's uncomfortable. And we feed a little bit more cheese. Okay? So what she's doing is she's starting to learn that it's okay for me to lift her feet. It's okay for me to grind her toenails. And we get her more cheese. Good? Now her front ones have always been the hardest. So what we do is we start on low and we go up and down her leg, letting her know that it's okay. And then we do just a little bit and we feed more cheese. And this is what we've been doing. And you can see Nicky's progress. When you watched the last video, you would see that Nicky was pulling and struggling whenever we went near the foot. Now, so, hope this helps you a little bit. You can go to the playlist, Dog Does Her Nails, and actually see Nicky working with her nail board. So, and you can see the video of how to make a nail board. Good girl. And so you have how to make the nail board. You have Nicky using her nail board. You have the one of Nicky preparing to have her nails done by using the cream cheese. And now finally, the success of Nicky here on the table so that she can eat the cheese while I am working on her nails. It's really important that your dog is accustomed to you touching her feet, his feet or her feet, so that even as a puppy, the feet are handled. Remember, Nicky's a rescue dog. I have no idea where Nicky was for the first 2 years of her life. I am her fourth home, so I spent a lot of time touching the legs before we ever touch them with the emery board, before we ever touch them with the grinder. But there you are. You see Nicky on the table, and we'll get to the point where we don't even need the loop. So Nicky on the table, eating the cream, eating the cheese, enjoying herself, and wagging your tail. So I hope this has helped you with your dog. Thank you for watching my videos. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Give Nicky a thumbs up for all of her bravery. Thank you for liking my Facebook page. And please take a moment to leave me a comment. How are your dogs doing with their toenails, with their grinder? What would you like me to talk about in one of my videos? So bye from Nicky and from Joyce at Diamond Dog Training. Thank you. Bye-bye. Good girl. Good girl. You want some more? Uppy up. Got the... Good girl. Uppy up. Good girl. Got it, girl. Good girl. Have some more. Have some more. Good girl. Okay. All right, kiddo. Good job.